Well, all the holiday fixings and the community were all on display at the Thanksgiving Feed the People campaign at the Elks Lodge on Thanksgiving morning. Our Grace Brister went to see what they had to offer, and she learned this year's event had a much deeper meaning.
Community and city leaders are doing their part to ensure citizens of Columbus have a happy Thanksgiving while also honoring the legacy of those who have poured into this community. The annual Thanksgiving Feed the People campaign at the Elks Lodge ensured hot meals were available to anyone who needed them this Thanksgiving. Event coordinator Sherry Ellis says it's always about serving the community, but this year it has an even greater purpose. For over 20 years, Miss Annie Berry held the event before she died in 2021. After her passing, Ellis and Johnny Hampton took over, but when Hampton died earlier this year, Ellis knew she wanted to keep their legacy alive.
I got some big shoes to fill. It is such a blessing to do this. Before Miss Annie Berry passed, she told me to keep it going. And of course, Johnny Hampton, he fed the community for so many years himself. So giving back to the community is what they were about. They were always giving to the community. It didn't have to be a special occasion. It didn't have to be Thanksgiving for them to feed the community.
Mr. Hampton's daughters, Giovanna and Brittany Hampton, say they continue to serve the community because it's one of the many principles their father instilled in them when they were growing up.
He was very passionate about community service, and he taught us a lot about that when he was here. And it fulfills me to be able to continue to do this in honor of him, because I know it's something that he would have wanted us to be a part of. It makes me happy to know that he had an impact beyond what I was able to realize, to know that that lives on in people, for people to know who we are just because of him, and to be able to tell us some of the things that he's done or share stories with us about the way that he's impacted or inspired people even. It means a lot to me.
It would be such a dishonor to not do something so amazing like this in his honor, because he really does care about the community. Can't let the legacy die. We got to keep it going, and he kept it going for Miss Berry, so we're going to keep it going for him and Miss Berry, and hopefully our kids after that.
Over 300 plates of food were given out here, and they plan to keep honoring the legacy of the late Annie Berry and Johnny Hampton. Telling your story in Columbus, Grace Brister, WCBI News.
It's pretty amazing right there. Now, Hampton's daughters say that they hope to inspire others to give back and especially inspire the next generation. Ellis says she hopes to see more people serving the community next year.